years in many capacities, Mr. Lou Caputo. Welcome.
Thank you.
I love these things. I own these things. What are they? From Bell & Howell, a very popular, beloved, trusted brand, you are getting an 8-pack, so a whole home solution for repelling pests. And it's not just cockroaches. It's not just ants. It is the 5 biggest offenders. It's rats, it's mice, it's ants, it's spiders, and it's roaches. And let me tell you, it works. No poisons, no toxins. It works by science.
Yeah, it does.
It's pretty cool.
It really is. It's the humane way to rid your house of these 5 species that we can guarantee. The rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders. And the way we do it is with ultrasonic sound waves. And basically what those are sound waves at a frequency higher than you can hear. You won't hear it, your kids won't hear it, your dogs and cats won't hear it either. But you know who does? The rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders. All of those, we don't know what it sounds like to them, but we know it's annoying, we know it's disorienting, and we know it makes them want to leave the building. And that's all we care about. Now, you're getting an 8-pack today, okay? And you want to put one of these little guys in every single room in your home. You want to make sure that you've got complete coverage. So count the rooms you have in your house, and don't forget the basement, if you have one, the attic and the garage. You want to include those in the count. If you need a second set, pick those up as well. But once you install these, they start working 24/7, all the way around the clock.
And you don't have to worry. And you're not buying traps. You're not buying poisons, which are scary, especially if you have pets and you have little ones. That's scary. You don't want that around. You're not worried that something is dying and then crawling into an area that you can't access, right? It is a more humane way because it's getting to the problem before it starts. Remember, it's repelling them. They don't want to be anywhere. And I tell you, the first time I bought them, they work by sound, so you don't want to block them with furniture or behind a table or anything like that. Let that sound wave travel. First time I bought them, and I've told Lou this, full disclosure, first day, I saw a lot more roaches, right? I saw the water bugs. We live in Florida, terrifying, right? It's like they went nuts, but then guess what? I didn't have to call the fumigator. I didn't have to call the pest guy because once they were gone, it works. So now I'll have somebody come out once a year, but I've never had an issue again. And I have kids that are literally putting banana prints and jelly and cookies. I'll find cookies on the floor in Florida for you not to get ants. That's a big idea. I mean, that's a big deal.
It is.
And they don't bother my pets.
You're basically just throwing bait down on the floor for them. I mean, that's what
I still don't have a problem.
Yeah, and that's the thing about these, and that's why we always say don't put them behind the furniture, is you want that sound wave to travel as far as it can. Because remember, a sound wave is going to echo off of any solid surfaces, walls, doors, furniture, all right, any of that stuff. So that's why you want one in every room, because one that's in your bedroom, it's not gonna be, if there's a bathroom across the hall, it's not gonna hear it in there. So you wanna have one everywhere. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, wait a minute, I've got other things I've used over the years to get rid of the pests, okay? But how many times do you have to buy those? Let me show you something, okay? For instance, if you have an ant problem, you can go spend all kinds of money and buy things for ants. And I mean, they make, you know, many things. You can, traps and baits and little granules you can sprinkle around, all of this stuff. But the problem with all of this is, first of all, it's labor intensive for you. Second of all, this stuff wears off. And as it wears off, the pests just come back. So now you've got to apply this again, and you do it over and over, and eventually this big bag is gonna run out. You're gonna have to go out and you're gonna have to spend more money to buy more stuff to get rid of the pests. But here's the problem. This is just stuff for ants. If you got a roach problem, guess what? Can't use the ant stuff. Got to use roach stuff. Now you got to go out and spend more money, okay? And the same things apply. It wears out, they come back, you spend more money. It's a catch-22. You keep going in circles, just spending money.
Oh, and you don't want that stuff in your house anyway. It creeps me out.
You want to know what you really don't want in your house? Let me make some space here on the table. What you really don't want is this container right here. That's all the stuff for rats and mice. And I'm telling you, when you start getting rats and mice in your house, by the time you've seen them, they've already set up shop someplace in your walls or ceiling. And there's poisons, like the green stuff on the bottom over there, that's all poison. We've got your regular traps. We've got sticky traps right here where the animals die from dehydration or starvation. Everything in this box is very cruel. You know what I mean? It kills the animals.
I mean, this is terrifying because if you have a dog, you recognize this, right? It looks like their favorite treat on the planet.
It does.
That is terrifying.
Well, and they make it look like that. They make it look like it's food so that the rats and the mice will be attracted to it because they think it is food. But you know what? Your kids, your pets, they can't tell the difference. So you definitely don't want them around. Here's something. Did you know this? That if you have a poisoned rat or a mouse, okay, and your dog or cat gets into that rat or mouse, okay, they can be poisoned in turn. So it's not a great idea. Now here's the thing though, if you just get this set of Bell & Howell pest repellers right now, plug them in, they're gonna work on the rats and the mice and the roaches and the ants and spiders. And if you notice, there was nothing I put on this table for spiders, because for spiders you get two choices: roll up a newspaper, tent your house. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
And so for the 5 biggest offenders, the things we really freak out about that we stand on the table for, this is going to repel them. They don't want to be there. So it stops the problem before it even starts. And I think that's what's so genius. It is using science. It's not poisons. It's not traps. It's not, you know, it's not anything scary that's going to go off in the middle of the night. I use these. I love them. I love that this is an 8-pack, because for many people, this is a whole home solution. If your house is a lot bigger, I do suggest you buy more than one. Remember, you don't want to block these. These work with sound waves. So, you know, don't put them behind the couch. Don't put them behind a table. They have to freely operate. And I will tell you, they do not bother my dogs. My dogs don't even know they have them. You won't hear it at all. If you own these, would you give us a call? Would you tell us how they worked for you? It's 1-866-376-8255. Because I'll be 100% honest with you, the first time Lou brought these out, I was like, impossible. Like, impossible. How do they work? But my brother-in-law, who had been a landlord for apartment buildings in Los Angeles, he was like, no, Les, they do work. I've used them before. And so I bought them, not because I didn't trust Lou, but because my brother-in-law had actually used them. And tried them. And they worked for me.
A lot of landlords, we get that, where they buy those from people that have horses and have barns, put these in the barns because of the rats and the mice problem that they have out there. You know, any place where you have power, you can use these. So I'm talking RVs, boats, sheds, any place where there's power, you can plug these in. By the way, if you have bought these previously, and let's say you've got another set and you want to add on to it, you can mix and match these and kind of blend them into that set if you wanted to do that. But you know, the best pest repeller in the world is us, human beings, okay? When we're around, the pests scurry. So you don't see them a lot of times. It's when you're not there, they're coming out and they're having a great old time. That's where these guys really come into play, because having these there, they're like sentries 24 hours a day. You know, now, a lot of people will say to me, well, you know, I live in a brand new house. Well, if you live in brand new construction, you might be more vulnerable than anybody, because all the ground where all the pests live has been torn up. So they're looking for a new habitat, right? So they want to come into your house. If you live in the city and you say, well, I live in a high-rise building, I'm on the 26th floor.
Oh, you're at the mercy of your neighbors.
You got people above you, below you, either side. But you know what else, though? This is interesting. All the pipes that run from apartment to apartment, the wiring and all that stuff, that's like a super highway for the pests. So they use that to get between floors, to get into your apartments and all these different places. That's why I say you want one of these in every room. You can control that space and have the force field that these put out there. That's what you want.
This is 8 of them today, and they plug into a standard outlet, but you'll get 8 of them for $36.95. That's a special fall price. When the seasons change, guess what? The rats, the mice, they're looking for shelter and comfort as well. So we always see that, you know, influx of these creatures, you know, at the beginning of summer, with spring, the seasons change. Summer, they want to be cool. They want to, you know, hang out with your air conditioner. In the wintertime, they're also looking for shelter. So it's a perfect time to go ahead and add these. Remember, $12.32 gets it home. If you're new to HSN, I want you to know, we want you to be happy. So you always have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If these don't work in your home, if you've got an infestation that goes beyond, then you know what? You have 30 days. Send them back, no questions asked. But it's $12.32 to try. I do suggest, if you have a bigger home, to pick up more than 1 pack. I keep these, I have these even on the bathroom outlets, because they love water and moisture. On the kitchen counter, because remember, it's no poison. There's no toxins. There's no traps. It's a cleaner way to deal with these creatures.
It's the humane way. And if you're out there right now and you're spending a lot of money buying things like this and introducing these poisons and traps and different things to your home, think about how much you would save by installing. I've had the same set for 7 years now, okay? 7 years that I haven't paid the $45 a month to have the man come and spray stuff around my house.
For me, it's been more than 5 years.
Right?
Yeah. And I use them in my old home.
And you know what? That's one of the most frequently asked questions I get from people is, how long do these last? I'll let you know when mine fail. But they've been working all the time. And by the way, the way you know they're working, twofold. One, you don't see the pest. 2, look right here. There's a little red LED on this. You're going to see that flash every once in a while. Every time that flashes, that's when it's actually sending out that ultrasonic pulse. And again, you're not going to hear it. You're not going to see it. but it's there.
Hey, we have time for phone calls, and you know, if you don't believe Lou and I understand. I was skeptical as well, but these things work, and I would love to hear from you. I'd love for you to share the good news with your fellow customers. It's 1-866-376-8255. Tell everybody how easy it is, how you're not rebuying over and over again these traps, these sprays, this stuff, these toxins. You buy it once for $36.95, and you get 8 of those, and that's it. I mean, I've had mine for more than 4 years, and I tell you, the first day I put them on, I saw a little bit of action, and I just had the water bugs, but I saw the action, and then
they went away.
That was it. I bring the guy out once a year just because it's Florida. We got stuff here that you would not believe.
It's Wild Kingdom now.
Oh my gosh. But I tell you, I have saved the $40 a month. I don't have to do that because it works as long as you don't block the sonic waves. Now, many people say, well, I have hamsters or I have guinea pigs.
It's a simple solution.
Does it work? Does it hurt them?
Well, it'll bother them, but you don't put it in the room where you keep them. I mean, there are people that have rats and mice as pets and hamsters and gerbils and that sort of thing. You know, just don't put it in the room where you're keeping them, and it makes it very, very simple.
Because the dogs and cats don't hear them.
They could care less. My dogs
I have one right by the dog bowl. It's like nothing's there.
I got them everywhere, and they really don't care. Now, here's something interesting, though. And, you know, I know a lot of you are saying, like, well, listen, if I could kill the pests, why wouldn't I want to kill them instead of just making them go away, okay? Well, here's the thing. German cockroaches, and 80% of your infestations in the United States are going to be German cockroaches, okay? German cockroaches, when they bear eggs, the females bear eggs, if you try to kill them, they will jettison the egg sacs, and those eggs will still hatch, and each egg sac will hold 30 to 40 eggs. So every time you see one female German cockroach, there are 30 to 40 potential offspring. So killing it's not a solution. What you want to do is repel them, make them go somewhere else, and lay the eggs there.
Oh my gosh. And I'm telling you, one solution, one purchase for all of the things that bother us the most. Rats, mice, ants, roaches, spiders. The top 5, the big 5, you're not buying this for ants and this for the mice and this, nothing going off in the middle of the night and then you having to bring somebody out because they have to remove or find a dead body. I mean, it really is the smartest solution, and it gets to the problem before it starts. They don't even want to be in your home. Try it out. You always have 30 days. This doesn't work for you, send them back, but they work for me, they work for Lou, work for countless people out there. It's item 487484 on your Bell & Howell 8-pack of Pest Repellers. Thank you, Lou.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
Good to see you. Okay, we're going to actually take a little bit of a break, but we are coming back with a great ice maker.